Our friend Rick says, "Oh look, it's Hater Sensei Grandmaster Chosen One." Oh man, that's almost as good as that other guy who wrote in all caps, but much shorter. Hater Sensei Grandmaster Chosen One. I love that, man. I'm not a big fan of titles like Sensei, Grandmaster, any of that, but Hater Sensei Grandmaster Chosen One. I'll take it. Next. Our friend Justin says, "I would love to punch you in the face." The next comment comes from Bez, who says, "It seems to me you have poor shoulder mobility." What? How dare you insult my shoulder mobility? You jerk! Ah! Our friend Warrior-like says, "Damn, bro, are you naturally this cringy? Or is it an act for the camera? Why are you trying to make your voice deeper? Just be yourself, dude. You look ridiculous." Why am I trying to make my voice deeper? Let's see here. Let me actually try to make my voice deeper. What happens? Let me try to make my voice even deeper than it already is. I have a deep voice, because I can sing contrabass. Some people mistake my voice for a baritone, but baritone is actually about an octave above my vocal range. So when I sing, it goes down to contrabass. That's about an octave below standard bass. No, I'm just kidding. You caught me. My real voice sounds like Mickey Mouse inhaling helium. I really talk like this, guys. That's my real voice. You totally caught me. I'm gonna talk like this from now on in the rest of my videos. Be yourself, man. That's some weird advice. People always say, be yourself. And I remember hearing that a lot when I was younger. Except, I remember when I was myself, a lot of the people around me weren't very happy with it. And you know what I have to say to them? Deal with it. Deal with it, man. Be yourself. Next. Our friend Ben says, "When you wash your head, do you use soap or shampoo?" Huh. I've never really thought about that before. What do I use to wash my head? Do I even wash my head? Oh man, I'm having an existential crisis here. Doug says, "This guy is insufferable." Insufferable. You know, that's a word I've never looked up before in a dictionary. I find it's really interesting when you actually look up words to see what they are defined as. Because often, I would say for most of us, all of us, we use all kinds of words we've never actually looked up before. We've learned them through association, we've learned them through context, from other people speaking to us, parents, television, society. Let's look that up. Insufferable, adjective. Too extreme to bear. Intolerable. Having or showing unbearable arrogance or conceit. Well, man, Doug. Ooh, that gets me right in the feels. Oh, man. Having or showing unbearable arrogance or conceit. Man, for some people, when you occupy space in the physical universe, they take that as an act of arrogance. But I'm going to tell you, my friends, take up space. Use that space. Occupy that space. And don't be afraid of the haters thinking of you as arrogant for doing so. Our next mean comment comes from M, who says, "Speak like a normal human from this planet, please." Oh man, what does a normal human from this planet speak like? You know what? The most normal human on this planet, statistically speaking, is a Han Chinese man from the People's Republic of China, approximately 30 years old, approximately 5 feet 7 inches tall, about 130 pounds, who speaks Mandarin. That's what a normal human, statistically speaking, talks like. Again, normal, we're looking at averages. So, speak like a normal human from this planet, please. Okay? 我会说中文一点点. Is that normal enough for you? Our friend Roman says, dude, stop trying so hard with your voice. It literally makes you unwatchable and a douche. Stop trying so hard with the voice. Okay, I guess he wants me to say dude, more dude and bro maybe. Okay, bro, dude, so I'll stop trying so hard with my voice and I'll like say dude and bro all the time. Man, bro, dude. So like, bro. Is that better? Next. Vam says, your fake voice is funny, LOL. Your fake voice is funny. Okay, I want to know, how do you fake a voice? I'm genuinely curious about this. How do you fake sounds coming out of your vocal cords? I'm really curious about this. Do people think that that the timbre and the resonance of my voice should sound like a different human? Man, I got teased a lot for my voice when I was a kid. Like, a lot. Man, I remember people telling me, go back to your own country where you're from. And I was born in the United States of America. I'm an American citizen. I'm actually a dual citizen of the US and the UK. But man, I remember people telling me to go back to my own country. In my hometown, and the town where I was born and raised. People would say this to me. I remember growing up hearing all kinds of disparaging comments about my voice, about my accent. And, you know, my accent, my idiolect, it's changed quite a bit over the years. Growing up in the United States, when I was younger, I spoke a lot more like my mother, who's British. And when you live your whole life in a certain country, it has an effect on the way you speak. For example, both my children were born and raised in China, in mainland China. So they speak English and they speak Chinese. But when they speak English, there are all kinds of, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the Chinese equivalent of an Anglicism? An Anglicism is where speakers of a language other than English will use English syntax or English phrases or English grammatical constructs in their speaking. So if you were to try to tell where my children were from, if you didn't know they were born and raised in China, by listening to them speak English, because they're third culture children, you would be really, really confused. So, yeah, man, fake voice. Your fake voice is funny. Okay, laugh at it. Next. Saif says, bro, if you are such an expert, why don't you go and fight someone like Khabib? Yeah, because every MMA coach, every combat sports coach, in order to qualify for that position, in order to make any assertion, or give any opinion, or offer instruction, must go and fight Khabib first. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go knock on Khabib's door and say, hey, this guy on YouTube in the comments says I need to fight you in order to make YouTube videos. Let's go, man. Yeah, that'll go over well. Next. Andrea says, you are a very, 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 very stupid man. This was a comment on a video where I suggested that perhaps in a boxing match between George Foreman and Steven Seagal, the actual professional world boxing heavyweight champion might win that fight.